Oke guys, ini adalah pertandingan ketiga antara Indonesia melawan Filipina. Indonesia mendapatkan match point. Jika Indonesia ini menang, jelas dia akan juara ISF tahun 2022 guys ya. Yuk kita berdoa semoga kita bisa juara ISF guys. Semoga saja kita bisa menang. Ini Dreams pakai Kadita udah jangan diraguin lagi cok. Tuh. Dream pakai Kadita udahlah jangan itu. Ini kenapa Yuzongnya gak di-ban anjing Yuzong? Masih gak belajar dari kesalahan ini Filipina ini guys. Yuzong lawan lapu-lapu. Sekarang Pak Wito anjing. Mampus kau. Martis dapat stucknya enak banget guys. Siapa Parsa ditusuk sama Martis, kasih itu sama Martis ya innalillahi cok. Ayo Bran, kasih tau Melisa lu Bran, kasih paham dia dek. Tuh kan dinaikin lagi cok. Kalau pakai Kadita mah kayak gitu guys. Digocek. Mana kau dek? Mana kau dek? Sabar ta, sabar.
Both teams again, they are playing it passively. But honestly, if we're looking at it right now, if the game is as slow tempo as it is in the first 2 minutes, it's definitely going to favor Philippines later on in the game. With the Farsa and that Leslie constantly scaling, Indonesia will find themselves outscaled in the later stages. They're going to have to look for more picks early on. They're going to have to build a snowball here in the first few neutral objectives. If they don't snowball, it's going to be very difficult for
Yuk,
to solo.
bedanya apa nih? Ya, nggak beda jauh guys. Bu, tuh kan? Dibilang saikotnya cuk. Nah, gitu enak nggak kecap lagi. Mati sih tuh. Masih hidup cuk. Saikot. Gila kuat banget Saikot cuk. Kan dibilangin ban Yuzongnya nggak di ban. Yuzong sama Patrick udah benar harusnya. Patrick Franco guys. Kesalahan lu satu, Yuzongnya nggak di ban. Udah itu aja guys. Lah tadi warnanya hancur banget. Tuh. Dapat lagi cuk, healernya cuk. Jelas sih. Udah level nggak? Sama. Lu ngapain ke situ? Lu masih ada skill cok. Lu percuma anjir ngebunuh itu Kadita. It does seem like Indonesia has a lot more advantage, but this is how it's supposed to be. They have strong early game. Burst damage dari Filipina cuma Parsa doang, guys. Because even though they are winning, the longer the game goes, the more difficult it's gonna be. Right now the Filipinos go for a dive, but it gets countered. Real world equation. Imam so low. Still having that wings by wings, proper cover from the rest of the roster here for Team Philippines. Imam's gotta be careful. Needs to back off. Hijume and Dreams already maneuvering dapatin cok.
to pick up, to give some more space over to Brands to pick up the shield. Here,
Imam
taking low with the feather airstrike. That's a clutch movement by Imam. He gets out. He outplays the Indonesian members. Dreams here gonna be able to get out, but what a play! Imam
kena tower guys.
Outplay above outplays here. We saw that Brands goes in aggressively, trying to outplay the two low members from the side of the Philippines.
Lihat Yuzongnya guys, lihat Yuzongnya enak banget farm dia cok. Clear minion.
Have some more momentum to work with, and the turtle is up. Will they contest right here, knowing that as far as heroes goes in the early
Kapten Saikot datang. Ayo Kapten Saikot.
Better setup right now with divine judgment as well.
Nggak diterusin. Jangan diterusin cok. Nggak ada kawan lu Saikot.
Who are able to withstand, and again they're coming back, equalizing in gold. They're equalizing in gold, but the Indonesians have taken a lot of HP, and of course the gold shield from the bottom turret as well. That means Brands who have a lot more damage And looking at the composition, there will be some time here where the long-range burst will not be able to just deny him completely. And in those mid-game fights, that is where Brands will attack use that lead to try and take
Masih
over.
belum ini guys. Sabar dulu, masih 1-1, menitnya kita beda menang, kita unjuk di gol tuh guys.
Very slow. Like we mentioned early on, Indonesia wants to get the ball rolling as fast as possible. In the later stages, they're going to have to rely heavily on that Yi and the Melissa. I think when it comes to this consistent damage, it might actually favor Philippines. With Villaluna now running away, Dreams going in. That's a Petrify as well. A lot of damage placed in, a lot of resources spent as well. He's going to be dove on, but Feather Airstrike and Depadap, who jumps in with the flicker, finding that kill. Brands now with the go away, still able to kind of ban, but Depadap comes in with that stun.
Mati Brands.
Double kill for Philippines. Even Soriano getting out. Taz now in the midst, still able to.
Karena nggak ada Yuzong guys.
In favor of
ada Yuzong bentar lagi. Yuzong dapat sih atas sih harusnya.
taking out the gold lane and the mid lane at the same time. They were just a bit too aggressive from Indonesia, and they get flanked out. And against Boxia,
Dapat kok.
if he is behind you guys, that's gonna be difficult to deal with. And Soriano
Preco atas sama bawah.
the tower situation. Let's take a look at that replay.
Nih.
Instantly engaging on
Parsanya enak banget guys. Harusnya ke Parsa dulu, dipotong langsung sama itu, Cok.
to try and buy a bit more time, but even Brands gets taken out right here. And you can see that in a messy fight, both teams can
Wah.
come on top, but wait a minute,
Brands.
is out of the game. Philippines, this is what they like to
Wah,
do.
Filipina
Again,
mulai
playing on that goal
ini
lane.
guys.
Dreams though, again, this is getting personal.
Mati sih harusnya.
Luna, who's able to
Masih
soak
hidup,
in
Cok.
that damage. It's all to distract from the turtle.
Ayo Brands, santai dulu Brands.
With a man advantage, Philippines
303, apaan nih Brands?
coming onto this. It's a contest right now with Zablab coming in.
Saikot dapat lagi. Nah, bener. Parsa dulu. Nah, Parsa dulu, cari Parsa.
Philippines not going to go for it. As well as Indonesia, both teams they just decided to back off and to rebuild. Indonesia is still ahead right here. They were able to steal that turtle as well. But as we mentioned, the clock is ticking and they keep trying to go for engages onto Villaluna and it hasn't been really working out as intended.
Dapat dua emot, dua spellnya batu semua, Cok. Nge-stun guys, udah berstun ini guys.
7 minutes in. Only a 1,000 goal lead here for Indonesia. Even less.
Buat leadingnya masih kita guys, 1.300-an. Awas Branjet. S.
Able to spot them out, canceling that conceal. Stars disengages.
Filipina ini berusaha misahin warnya dari Yuzong guys. Karena dia tahu kalau ada Yuzong mereka nggak akan bisa menang warnya, Cuk. Lu lihat tuh. Siapa? Saikot. Dari tadi dia di atas mulu, Cuk. Nggak turun-turun. Tapi dapetin atas lah nggak masalah. Masih berapa sih lordnya? 350 atau berapa ya? Nah, satuan. Ini dia nunggu momen ini. Hit banget, Cuk. Awas, jangan terlalu maju, tas.
Manipulating the waves, as they are also going to play around
3 lawan, wih.
play around the bushes right now to look for these crazy ambushes. But honestly,
3 lawan 3, 2 lawan 1. Pinter, 4 lawan 3. Pinter banget, Cuk.
There's a lot of map openers though for Philippines to get that vision down. Dream's gonna be zoned out. That's the Lord against spawning in. Whoa, the bravest fighter by Depada over in that top.
Ini kalau Yuzong naik ini war ini guys.
Resource burnt out before.
Nih, Lord siapa yang cepat dapat.
Filipinos are applying the Indonesian strategy of taking out your engage tool before you can engage on so Dreams is definitely one of the main heroes they are looking for.
Awas, tas.
The Filipinos already showing
Udah nggak ada yang hilang.
We saw that they usually kite back, but in the first few fights here, they're actually diving into the back line, ensuring that Hijime and Brands get taken out, even if the frontliners are able to dive towards their own back line. Winning conditions for both teams. For Philippines, they need to play this team fight with Depada jumping into that back line again. He needs to be the distraction.
Buruan tas, atas 2 tas, 3 atas tas.
Indonesia, they need to just dive straight onto the Leslie and the Farsa. It becomes really,
Udah nyari stuck, Cuk, dia, Cuk.
really interesting now in the mid stage of the game with the Lord spawn in, as Indonesia will have more control here. Philippines looking to again still find this position. They're still trying to contest it, Arashi. And right now, even though Indonesia wants to go for pickoff, even though it seems like they know that they have a numbers advantage here, you can see that everyone's playing so patiently, trying to figure out.
Bukan langsung di info kan, 3 orang ke bawah kan.
And for Indonesia, it's a slow approach, but the Filipinos are rotating and the
Langsung war dimulai.
Black Dragon form over there. Villaluna going to be able to find the divine judge, but Taz is going to be looking for it, but give it down to Rosario, who finds the retribution. Now, Taz going to be stunned up, going to be decimated there by himself.
Samaan Tas. Langsung aja lord, cuk. Tadi tuh tahu pas ada Yuzong langsung turun semua.
That is a massive lord picked up by the Philippines. They're the ones who are able to just counter engage, and now with the lord just pushing and empowering the waves, the
Nah, sekali lihat retreatnya kacang, guys.
do have long range damage, but they are not immune to the dive potential. And just like that, Feather Airstrike has been used, and it's being used so often and so aggressively by Imam. That Feather Airstrike again, such a problem for Indonesia right now, as with the lord pushing in that bottom
Retreat
lane,
kacang,
they
guys.
have
Tas, guys.
sieges. Soriano already in that bottom lane with the support, with the vision provided by Depada and Villaluna. They're looking to siege down some more, but it's again just Indonesia who are opting to give this bottom lane tier 2 up for the Philippines. In the mid lane as well, they're looking for it right now. Del Rosario is able to find the shield unity, and the instant ball up coming in from Soriano and Imam to pick it up. Now it's the mid
Ayo
lane.
masa kalah, bos.
Philippines are doing super well in the siege. Every single turret falling now, as that's perfect setup again for the top lane tier 2. The Feather Airstrike taking away a whole lot of HP from Hijume. For now, Indonesia,
Ayo masa kalah sih.
a huge detriment. They are not able to get that engage. In game number 1, every time they figure out that the fight is on, they can just go and they can catch the members of the Philippines, but it's a reverse this time. That's the Divine Judgment. Taz instantly bursted down. The real world inflation not finding the range, but Psycho finds the petrify. On to 3. It's a 1-for-1 now. Indonesia able to find one more.
Whoa!
Almost finding more, but it's a beautiful disengage from Philippines. A beautiful read by the members, both using the flicker and the pure.
Hampir.
That was such a tense.
Yuk, langsung aja, yuk.
For the Philippines. That could have been disaster. They were clumped up together to avoid getting picked off. But against a Kadira, against a YUZONG, you need to have proper spacing. Right here, 3-man petrify from Psychos was able to start it off for Indonesia, and the follow-up from Dreams nearly sealed the deal. Fortunately for the Philippines though, they're able to escape with their lives, and now it's back to that slow-paced gameplay.
Wah, hampir guys, hampir. Itu kalau momen jadi, wow, bisa win kita, cok.
For both Soriano
3 orang mati, guys.
the positioning as well was absolutely perfect. And now Rashi,
Ayo Bras, ketinggalan 2 level bronze.
Oh, it's a beautiful engage by Depada over towards Dreams. Psychos looking for some more. Doesn't have the petrify. Soriano still able to kite away with the help of his mom. Psychos jumping in, gonna be pushed back. Del Rosario taken down. Soriano finding the kill. It's a 2-for-1 again in favor of Philippines. Dreams tries his best to be an obnoxious roamer, finding intelligence and still surviving, but the Filipinos understand that he has limited mobility. Every time his movement abilities have been used up, they just jump on him and they completely punish Dreams and shut him down. Right here, 0 and 2 is not the score he needs to be able to one-shot, to be the threat for the back line.
Ini setupnya ngeri sini, cok. Setupnya Filipina. Tadi itu kita dapat momen banget.
Technically a glass cannon, you cannot take those crazy engages.
Oke, badas ulti Brans.
But now again, it's the real.
Dapat, cok. Nah, ini yang gua maksud. Retri kacang mana enggak? Yes, dapat. Udah mundur, jangan dipaksa, cok.
The Philippines here are absolutely styling, but the Lord was given over to Indonesia.
Oke, retri kacang anjing tadi. Tas. Apa dapat Ijume sih?
15 seconds for Brands to respawn right here. The
Wah.
Filipinos, they might just go for the 4v2 team fight. Psychos goes in with the Black Dragon form just to delay. The Petrify is available, but it doesn't seem like he will commit on a play like this. Furious dive defensively. Dreams gonna be stunned up by the shield unity. Soriano deals so much damage. That's a snipe. Dreams taken down. A monster kill.
Sabar dulu, cok.
Meanwhile, in the top lane, it's The enhanced Lord marching down with Imam forcing that further airstrike to
Sabar
clear it
dulu.
out. It's Philippines again, only
terus suara, Cok.
base in the mid lane. That's a pure dive again onto Villaluna, knocking two members up. Soriano in the back lines, but it's gonna be Brad who's massive with the go away, dealing out a whole lot of damage as the pot up soaks in so much in the front line. Soriano still in the midst, again doing the true damage on towards the Indonesian members. The pot up running back, taking low, flicking out, gets back to safety. A 1-for-1 in the end. A very good try by the Indonesians, trying to make sure that with the
Hampir,
Lord
Cok.
pressuring the Filipinos, they-
Gila sih warnanya guys, kita kalah 4.000 gold guys ya.
when the Filipinos are disoriented.
Defense-nya kuat banget sih kita guys.
Here, when Villaluna is in the front, they go with the furious dive from side cards, and Brands was positioning so well, but the pad up does so much damage. He is an absolute menace towards that back line. Taz tries his best, but at this point, the Martis is just a damage sponge for Soriano. The true damage is so dangerous and so difficult to deal with. Well, we'll see right now. They're going to be spotted again. That's why Leslie becomes so prio right now. But you can already see with the real world manipulation popped in. That's going to be Dreams looking for the backline. Imam with a beautiful dodge and a
Diincer
pure
pasangnya
bomb.
bener emang harus pasang yang diincer guys.
Mid lane tier 1 taken down. Del Rosario.
Udah habisin itu, Cok.
As well as the Tortoises Poissons, he's looking
Wih,
for an
pelan-pelan banget kita, guys.
will not happen for Philippines as Indonesia
Pertamanya pelan-pelan banget,
back
sabar
off.
banget
And
bener
it's
ini
back to that
Nes.
slow tempo setup game.
Ini belum pernah mati, Cok, di sini, Cok.
Level gameplay again as we take a look at the items.
Apa nih, Malvik Roar kah Bang Jet?
Mom has the Holy Crystal on top of the Lightning Truncheon. Clock of Destiny
Malvik
combo,
Roar.
and with a Winter Truncheon, that is just double security because of course Imam understands he is
Malvik lah, tembak lah, pistol.
And for Dreams, having the Genius Wand and the
Oh,
Divine
Dreams
Blade
full defense,
now
Cok.
starts to do a lot more damage than the Philippines can afford to take. If the fight actually goes in favor of the Indonesians, that is
Full di kop full damage, full defense.
now. The Lord
Terus si Dreams full itu guys, full damage.
so that is a
Ya karena damage dari Dream lebih gede daripada dari Martis, Cok. Masa cuma ada attack speed doang.
petrified from Indonesia.
Ayo Yuzong turun.
9 seconds for the enhanced lord. Still, it's an enhanced lord, not yet that evolved lord. It spawns in the 18th minute of the game, but I do feel like it's going to be both teams looking for that evolved lord. Both teams just trying to dance around the lord, play with the waves in the side lanes, and again, just force a mistake from one another. Right now, it does feel like Philippines have more control over the Lord
sakit
pick
banget, Cok.
with the pot up on that top lane. This time, he's playing very carefully, Arashi, because of what happened last game. But now it's going to be the Black Dragon form, actually from Psychots. Concealed!
Wow, dapat Leslie-nya.
Dreams! That's a shutdown.
Mati kajanya Nes.
Hands of heat
Udah silot sih.
for the airstrike
Itu di
response
Cok.
towards the real world.
Oh, enggak.
Pushing in that mid lane. Del Rosario gonna look for an opening right now as that's Philippines looking for something in this fight. What can they do, Rashi? They can go for the lore still if they really want to.
Awan lah lu goblok.
Forced to be a 50-50 though. No petrifies available for the Indonesians, but the Filipinos, it seems like they do not want to risk it. They know that they have
Ayo.
all to play around with, so they concede this
Nice.
for now. It's a
Nice, yuk. Sekali serang.
over to Indonesia. Still an enhanced lord.
Yuk bisa ini. Udah liat game kok ah.
To look just to recall, to back off, to not commit, and to play around that Leslie and the Forza now as we have entered that late stage. We have entered that late stage, and now Indonesia with the Lord in tow, they can go for a dive, for aggressive.
Ayo bisa yuk Indonesia yuk bisa yuk.
Are forced to adjust.
Leslie-nya diulang diincer Nes banget Cok. Iya udah liat game ini Leslie guys, yang diincer ya harusnya guys.
Indonesia is going for those.
Leslie sama Parsa tadi dapat sih ngincer Parsa juga tapi nggak dapet Cok.
If the Filipinos misstep here, it could be
Uh,
dangerous. No
perih
room
banget,
for
anjing.
mistakes. Taz jumping in, bringing Del Rosario back.
Lah ada Yuzong. Dilompatin lah lu tolol. Brans, umumnya Brans. Dream Nes, Dream.
Rosario trying to save the game with the bot up as well. They're looking for it. The bot up jumps in. Taz gonna be able to disrupt some damage as Brands goes into the mid lane, clearing the base turret up. The bottom with the bravest fighter again, saving the game for Philippines and taking Taz down for a double kill.
Anjing, hampir Cok.
4-3 for both these teams. Indonesians have taken all
Seru banget guys, sampai gue gak bisa berkata-kata guys.
and it looks like they have the advantage here. Dash timers though.
Ditarik Yuzong, dilompatin lu anjing.
Right now, the
Ya apa my Venus guys, mendemi
more members
my Venus sih.
at that previous fight. Look at the
Ooh.
engage. It just starts everything up for the Indonesians. And there's just not enough damage coming in from the Filipinos. They were not set up for this fight. And of course, Dreams comes in from the side. And it was sketchy. Everyone was so low. But fortunately, for
Ayo,
both
bisa yuk.
these teams,
Goldnya udah mulai sama nih.
they're still able to survive. Hijumi now picks up that
Nah,
split as well. So it's going to be a lot more tanky against the pad up as well as Soriano. But the purple buff has been stolen by the members of the Philippines.
yuk, bisa yuk.
With the base turrets gone, the Indonesians have a lot more macro options to explore. The pot up is making miracles happen. Villaluna to be caught.
Nice! Mati, ya udah, warin aja, warin.
The Queen
Warin.
minute of the game.
Mundur nggak lu? Nggak ada, karena nggak ada yang kontrol in the game-nya, guys.
This is the moment.
Oke, ada minion satu bawah.
Look for either siege or to play around that evolved Lord with Villaluna spawning back in 26 seconds.
17-24 tuh, mending Lord dulu. Indonesia lebih milih Lord, guys. Sakit banget sih EV-nya, guys. Udah FO udah 20, FO lead ya udah, cok, tinggal nunggu menang doang sini kalau dapat, guys.
And it seems like the Filipinos are not going down without a fight. Del Rosario opening up this shot, the fight, the bottom jumps in towards Brad, finds the kill with
Wah, perasa mati, cok.
The backline gonna be taken down, but Dreams finds the same on the Soriano. The bottom is massive, jumps in, picks up a legendary. It's a 1 for 2. Divine Judgment over to Psychos right now. The bottom is gonna be able to flicker out. Psychos
Lagi tarik Yuzong, cok. Mendem iki aja nih. My Venus iki mendem, guys.
clearing out the waves, and it feels like Indonesia will still have more pressure to play with around the Lord. Villaluna looking to play right now, jumping in again, gonna be knocked up.
Weh, tas, Lordmu tas.
Here is died by Psychos. The retribution battle. Del Rosario coming in. Villaluna with the steal.
Anjing lo tas.
They secured the Lord with the
Aduh,
steal.
cok, retri kacang, cok.
Saving the game from the brink of defeat, and the Indonesians
Sumpah, guys, tas retri kacang, tas, guys.
to wait and play around this Lord.
Mending Persi, cok, kalau retri, cok, sumpah.
For Philippines, a
Wes.
two members down. The Queen is still able to save the Philippines.
Retri kacang, bener-bener kacang, tas, cok.
And now with Soriano, with the pot up spawning in, they might actually be able to capitalize on the fact. There's still 5 members available for the Indonesians though, so the Filipinos needs to be very careful on how they want to approach this. Dreams already waiting for an opportunity, but look at this kite back, look at this chase! Immortality gonna be popped.
Backline. Nah. Dreams.
Soriano gonna be petrified, still able to
Halo sayang, anjing anak. Nice.
taken down. Dreams
Dapat Leslie.
picking up an unstoppable. Del Rosario going back again to save his backline.
Oke, udah. Majuin, cok, majuin.
Indonesia now looking for
Yuk, juara yuk, bisa yuk.
48 seconds for Soriano to spawn.
Ayo, bisa yuk.
But the Filipinos have shown that they can wither this kind of storm. Indonesia making a play with the mid wave, looking for an opportunity right here. Can the Filipinos clear it out? Imam spawning back in for the airstrike to clear up the waves.
Nice banget, Dreams.
Jumping into the back line, Imam still gonna be able to dish it out right now. The base is wide open, but there are no minion waves to play with for Indonesia. As
Mana minionnya, cok? Gak ada minion, anjing.
and defended. They're able to clear the wave, and Imam.
The fuck, gak ada minion, cok. Dikira Imam, cok.
Dreams, and instead, the Indonesians are now down.
Gak mau kalah, guys. Gak mau kalah Vietnam, guys. Filipina, guys.
Not how they wanted this game to go. In 76 seconds, the next Lord, yet again, will be contested, and we have a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Bali, Indonesia, they're all up on their
Sumpah, tas retri kacang banget, anjir.
game to watch. My goodness, around.
Tuh, udah jadi semua, Ci. Oh, Asklo. Ada sepatu semua, cuk.
The pad up knows that he is right at this point a damage dealer. They do not need to withstand damage. They need to make sure that Dreams, that Brands, the main damage dealers from the side of the Indonesians
Lah.
get shut down. But look at this. Oh, Psychot's gonna get caught there. His immortality is gonna be down.
Bisa tahu anjing sekali di situ, cuk.
Dead. 60 seconds on the death timers.
Wah, oling sekali, guys.
What do Philippines do? They have a chance to go for the end right here. The waves are not pushing in because the base turrets are still available. But if Villaluna can get a huge pickoff, there is potential. And it seems like the Filipinos recognize it. They're going for it. We have to be careful about Dreams trying to go for the back door, the flank. So much poke being dished out. Hijime taking a half HP with Brands and Taz. Philippines again, waiting for the next mini wave, but it will not be coming in fast. It's still in the base, marching, walking down. Del Rosario in the front still. They're all protecting the back line. Soriano and Imam, these are the two winning conditions. They bought enough time, they've cleared enough waves to look for the Lord now, and that's what they're gonna do, rotating over towards that bottom side river. On the top side, though, the wave is pushing in favor of the Indonesians. So if the Indonesians want to play the long game, they have an advantage, and the Filipinos will be the ones forced.
Wah, backdoor.
Maneuver here. The Indonesians are splitting apart.
Backdoor, Cok. Main backdoor, guys. Oke, dar lord tas. Aja di backdoor, guys. Minionnya sebelah sana yang banyak. Gak jadi backdoor, guys ya. Hampir di backdoor tadi, Cok. Anjir, seru banget sumpah. Gila sih, seru guys. Serubet, sumpah serubet. Harus mati dulu Parsa sama MM nih guys, bisa menang ini guys.
Even with Flicker, even with Purify, they sometimes still struggle because of the sheer amount of
MM Parsa, ayo Dreams. Cari momen Dreams.
We'll see how they try to face off against Indonesia here. It's a brilliant for the airstrike by Imam, taking a whole lot of from Hijume. And that might just be the little victory that Philippines need to again take control of that mid lane to have more pressure around the bottom side Lord pit. That is the advantage the Filipinos have.
Dream, cari momen Dream. Itu depan lu Dream, depan lu Parsa Dream.
A Indonesian member in the top side here, they make a play for it and it won't be.
Oh, ada itu dia, ada itu guys, apa namanya? Ada Immortal guys.
But this is macro territory and the Indonesians, the top wave is just pushing again and again in their favor, making it such a headache for the Filipinos. This is the advantage you have when you get that base turret in that top.
Ini kalau dapat bisa menang nih, Cok. Oke, Psychot. Oke, Dream. Parah.
Flickers out, Dreams and Psychos baited, and that was the pot up who jumps in. Luna soaking a whole lot of damage right now. Soriano backs away. Luna losing the immortality as he's gonna be dove on. He's gonna be taken down.
Gak ada apa sih guys, tapi gak apa lah sih, Cok.
The Evolve Lord in favor of the Philippines, but 55 seconds on their main utility tool.
Yang penting dapat ini guys, Vela Luna dulu guys. Anjir, my fans mati 7, Cok. AC 11, AC 10, Cok, dia, Cok.
The Filipino somehow. Imam goes for the shadow talisman. He needs a cooldown. The pot up again. Zoning the other members away. Going in.
Mati lagi. Mati kena lu anjing. Nice! Rasanya, Cok. Ya gitu. Kapten. Ayo. Kemana kau deh? Nah ini dia guys, yang gua maksud anjing. Yo, come on guys, come on. Juara, Cok. Juara. Yes. Ini yang gua maksud. Akhirnya juara guys. Gelo. Sang kapten. Psychots. Edan. Turu Filipin.
Shutting down the dominant team in the Philippines. Wow.
Bukan retri warteg bang, retri kacang dia, Cok. Bukan warteg lagi, kacang. Ingat guys, sejarah M-Word, M1, EVOS yang punya. IESF, EVOS juga yang punya guys. Catat guys, catat. Gila, Cok. Gelo.